Welcome everybody, and we are here today to talk about Game 9 of the Pandu against José FT10 for the best Argentinian player. First of all, I want to say sorry for the viewers who were blaming about my English in the previous set. Yeah, I was like talking since 2 or 3 hours. I kind of messed up a lot of my syntax, a lot of my sentences. And I want to remind you I'm Italian, I'm not an English native speaker, so I will try my best to improve my English, but at the same time I want to ask you some comprehension since this is not my native language, and yeah, I'm still trying my best in order to improve my spoken English. So, that said, I want to again thank Minilos Games for providing us some very good quality content for this channel. I will leave down in the description, sorry, Vinilos Games channel. Be sure to subscribe to this guy. He's a very cool guy, and I suggest you to watch even the other videos. And by the way, you can find the entire set between Pandu and Jose on his channel. And if you may ever want to watch this set without the interruption, the analysis of some particular moments, if you want to do your own analysis, you can find the set, as I already said, on Vinilos Games channel. Okay, so today I'm gonna be talking about Game 9, as already said. And if you remember correctly, in the last set, Pandu resigned the game. What does resign means? He presses start and goes into character select without even waiting to be beaten out of his opponent. This is considered like a tilting move, I could say. That means you're basically so under pressure, so disappointed with yourself that you just press start and you don't want to know anything else to know about that particular match, and you just want to start another new match as fast as possible. Pandu so is transposing some of his gameplay impatience to his current mood, and is giving some messages to Jose. Jose will be able to will actually be able to get an advantage from this. We will know just by watching this video. So without further ado, let's check it out. By character selection, in competitive you can choose different characters and different map. If the player who's losing chooses a different character, then even you, the winner, are able to change your characters in order not to create that counterpick situation, since counterpick don't really exist in Tenkaichi, but you know, everyone can just complain, and that rule is made like that in order to avoid every kind of complaining. Right now we have a different stage, but same characters. Apparently they are playing with their best team, I guess, the team the team which they feel more confident about, and they just changed the stage. If you are new to South American gameplay, they will play a lot of time chamber and cell games maps. They literally don't play any other maps in comparison of us European, where we put random stages, and you will see more variety in that terms. But right now we are gonna be watching the same teams just in a different environment. That's all I wanted to say. So let's check it out. We are already starting with some poking. Let's see if Pandu will camouflage his pressure on his gameplay. Oh, a missed punish. A very bad start for Pandu. And you can see double L1 already. At this point, if I was Jose, I would think in my mind, okay, he's mine. He's completely mine. He's completely impatient. He's completely downloaded. No, I wouldn't say downloaded, since I don't still know how many weapons he still has left, but yeah, watching that very critical double L1 at the very beginning of the match on my first punch when I was attempting to punish, yeah, was a clear message. He's so impatient. If I just get a safe pressure, and I always get him, he will kill by his own hands. So let's see how it goes. He tries to save life bar, he's not able, and an immediate double L1 from Jose. So Now I ask you to make a comparison. These double L1s were the same, and I give you the answer. No, they were not the same, since Jose was actually able to save his life bar. So let's rewatch this very closely. Not from this far, actually. No, that's too much. And watch. So here he gets his life bar, and right now he does a Dragon Dash attack, which is easily punishable by just simple melee. And watch Jose's life bar and watch Jose's character switch bar. They are both ready. By ready I mean that he can do a double L1 without losing his current life bar, and is able to immediately character switching right after the double L1. And that's what he does. You see, he saves his life bar by 1 HP, and he changes his character. And he kind of consolidates his early advantage by a single life bar. And this is very important in Tenkaichi. You always have to play by life bars. This is very important, since a life bar is something that once you steal that, it will never come back. Especially in in team battles matches, because you can actually regen your life bars, but once you lose a life bar, that will never come back. You will just regenerate key of your current life bar. This was some info for the newcomers who are watching this video, so let's come back to the match and let's see if something different happens. Here we have a very solid defense from Pandu, which is not only committing to blocking Kid Boo's staggered rush, but is actually able to vanish. He's showing to Jose, hey, don't do that, I'm just perfectly fine with that, I will be able to vanish. A nice C counter from Jose, immediate double L1 back into the pressure. He really wanted to get Pandu's life bar, but Pandu showed some solid defense here, and Jose said, okay, it's maybe better to change or try something else. He comes in with C17. Oh, very bad Z counter here. Here you can see you can see why Z counter is a very strong move, but it's actually a double-handed sword, since sorry, a double-bladed sword, I meant to say that. And that's the reason. You had more key and you use a Z counter, that means your opponent is gonna end on your back and punish you. And that's exactly what happens. He handed on Jose's back and used a character switch, in order not to allow Jose to even try to double L1 and escape. A double L1 and escape was a very hard attempt to save the life bar, but actually it was one of the options Jose had. Pandu doesn't want to leave any chances to Jose, and so he goes for character switch. He gets out a solid chunk of life and forces Jose to a double L1 when it's just too late, and he gets a life bar. As you can see, instead of going for a straight Madan, since Jose showed in the previous matches how solid he is against Madans and his dodging, he goes for just easy combo, high damage combo with some ascending key blast from the distance, and gets the life bar without Jose being able to throw a double L1. So very nice presence of mind, and moreover Pandu is still ready to throw not one but two Madans right now. Jose has to play carefully. So we have power balls, nice technique. Oh, he gets hit, he was ascending. And Jose right now is back with his EV pressure. Pandu is blocking right now. So he punished the C17 stun, but also gave an information to Jose. Hey, I'm blocking. I can also be subject to some insane movements from you, since if I'm blocking, I will probably be standing still. Oh, the power balls hit, and right now he's forced on the ground. He goes for a fully charged Kamehameha on the ground that does 6k damage. You may say he actually lost a good chunk of damage, but remember, Blast 2 on the ground are just OP, since your recover will last nothing. Your Blast 2 will hit the ground and allow you to instantly move. Jose made an insanely good aggressive sequence here, got Pandu cell to red life bar. Very nice sequence. You can see Pandu's movement right now is a bit chunky. Jose is completely dominating in movement aspects, and right now his pressure is completely working out. Pandu strongly relying to key blasts since he saw they are working against Jose, and here goes with an heavy read. So let's analyze this movement and let's analyze what happened. So right now we have the offensive sequence from Pandu that tries to overcome Cell's defense, but actually it's Cell who's turning the table. So a throw deflect. What are the options when we throw deflect? If we are the guys who are deflecting the throw, we can punish with melee attacks, but only if done in the proper moment. What happened is that Pandu didn't feel confident at all in this. We saw that he is under a constant pressure by Jose, which is playing very fast, aggressive tactics. And Pandu, how would Pandu solve this? He goes for the Madden. He doesn't care. He knows that his opponent can't move. And also, he knows that his opponent can't punch, since he will have bad frames in that aspect. As you can see, the bad frames makes Jose completely whiff his melee attacks and eat the Madden. And he gets a life bar advantage. Still is... a very bad change. He put Cell. Put Cell here. Double L1 perfectly baited out. And Jose right now is the guy who's acting very impatient. Perfect recoveries. He tries to bait the after image. So he brought a Cell from 0 to red bar. Very nice from Pandu. Oh, a very bad mistake here. Very, very bad mistake. Very bad execution mistake. That was so unfortunate. Pandu was actually able to land a nice comeback from here. But the match still isn't over, so let's see what happens. Oh. Just ignore the screams. It's just my sister blaming or something. And here we have a nice tactic explosive wave. Oh, goes for the easy explosive wave. He's trying to switch those recoveries out, but Jose is showing us he's very well prepared for every kind of recovery. Very nice. Oh, a nice double L1. Very, very well performed by Pandu, and he will be able to punish? No, he doesn't. So we have a nice exchange, but right now Pandu has forgot that Kid Buu has the upper end when it comes to pressure and aggression. When you play as Broly against a very solid Kid Buu, you don't want to play for aggression, basically, since everything you do is easily punishable, and Kid Buu aggression is just better because because of faster movement, faster animations, faster attacks, faster in everything, and Kid Buu is not punishable, since Broly requires some more frames in order to punish with melee attacks. Here we have a super nice sequence from Jose. Let's watch this closely. Let's analyze this. Oh, we're already at 13 minutes, so this is gonna be a big video. So let's watch. We have a subscription to this channel, and watch. Here he recovers a straight dash into cancel and a character switch. So is just too close in order to perform a blast 2, because the backstep would allow Pandu to actually turn and block. How Jose will deal with this? He will just throw a key blast with C17 and reposition himself, and he does that with such a very good speed and accuracy that the key blast and the power boss actually are a unique combo. Pandu can't just defend against this. Again, Jose showing perfect execution, perfect presence of mind. Right now we have the same situation we have analyzed in game 6, I guess, where Jose has 3 characters against one single Broly, and he has to slow play this with more and more strong poking, starting from the worst character against Broly, which is C17. We're talking, of course, about the worst character in this particular team, and then he will probably go with Cell, and then at the end, if anything goes wrong, if everything actually goes wrong, he will go with Kid Buu for the finishing blow. So let's see how this match will evolve. C17 is in big trouble. Double L1 and power balls. Yeah, he landed that. He creates space in order to be able to charge his character switch without any problem, and he changes. He doesn't commit to another power balls. Actually, he could have done that. he was at the right distance. And right now he doesn't go for cell, and my big surprise here, he goes for the Kidbo. He's probably sure that he's gonna do enough damage with Kidbo. He wants to end this quickly. And right now, I don't know if you guys missed that or actually watched that, but we were gonna analyze the double L1 situation with Broly. Jose actually had a perfect read, a perfect time vanish, but he still got hit by the double L1. Then why this happened? That happens because double L1 has different size since the characters itself have different size. That means that if your character is very small, your double L1 radius will also be very small. Broly is one of the biggest sized normal characters if you're not talking about the giants, so his double L1 will also be very big sized. And you just can't backward vanish that, you have to commit to that. The balancing thing is that the double L1 done from Broly cannot commit to something very risky because Broly has slow movements, very unsafe attacks, and his Blast 2 are not very good at that range. So let's just go forward with that and let's see how the match is continuing. So we are gonna watch some pressure from Kidbu, but Pandu right now has the upper end with Cell. Hands on the back, a perfect executed explosive wave recover, and he's going with some very peculiar Broly strings. Double L1, Pandu right now has nothing left. A very last Z counter, and maybe a kind of a taunting move which is not moving at all, and Jose is actually able to win the 9th game, going in advantage of 3 matches. Is 6 out of 3 in favor of Jose, and right now Pandu is in a very ugly situation. So yeah, we have recorded a 17-minute video. I guess there's nothing else to say about this match, since I wanted to focus very closely to this particular situation of this match right now, and I think we already said everything that has to be said. So yeah, I guess we can just see you guys. We can just see each other in the next episode. So I will be waiting you guys for the 10th game of the set. See ya.